Seiko is a watch brand which is adored by many watch enthusiasts, especially by newcoming watch enthusiasts. This is basically because Seiko watches are considered to be good-looking and affordable. And they are, in my opinion. But I also think that Seiko watches have their limits and their downsides, which you should know about. Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Let's see how good Seiko watches really are. Good, beautiful entry-level watches. Let's start with the big plus for Seiko: their prices. You can head over to the Seiko online store and just take a look at the vast array of watches being offered to you. The most affordable watches from Seiko start at about $300 and from there it gradually goes up to the thousands. Now, those are just the prices, but the watches look great too. Seiko has many collections under which their beautiful looking watches are categorized in. You have Seiko 5 Sports, for example. The average price for a watch of that category is at $400, and you feel like you want to have all of them, since all of them look very individual, striking, and simply cool. I have a Seiko 5 watch myself and I'm loving it. Another collection of Seiko, which also has great prices and even better looking watches, is the Seiko Presage line. You could even say that those are the finest watches of Seiko. If you want even better ones than Seiko Presage, then you would have to switch brands and go to Grand Seiko, which is basically the luxury brand of Seiko. But to come back to the Seiko Presage, the average price for these watches is at $1,200. The Presage collection is known for its eye-catching designs and higher build quality. Seiko generally pays attention to good looks, which is great, because at the end of the day, you want to have a watch which you really like from an optical standpoint, since you will look at it hundreds or even thousands of times once you own one. Bad quality control. Now, we have to be honest about Seiko watches. They look great, okay, their prices are hard to resist, I will give you that too, but the quality control is something you should know about. When you first unbox your new Seiko watch, you will probably feel a sense of pride and joy. But after a few days, once you start to pay attention to the details of your new Seiko watch, you will notice a few things. A common problem with Seiko watches are the alignments. What I mean is that the dial and the case of a Seiko watch sometimes don't really line up perfectly. You can just Google Seiko alignment issues to see hundreds of examples. And you know how it is. Once you see something, it's hard to unsee it. I'm living with that feeling myself because one of my Seiko watches has an alignment issue as well. Another pain point with Seiko watches are their bracelets. Let me explain it like this. Even with the finest Seiko watches, the links of a Seiko bracelet feel hollow and generally too light. And what comes on top is the squeaky sound when you play with that bracelet. These kind of issues are really the balance weight to the great positives that Seiko offers. My advice is that you always check, if you can, that the Seiko watch which you want to buy is as issue-free as possible. Good, solid movements. The movement is basically the heart of the watch. It powers and regulates the time which you are seeing on your watch. Seiko movements are known to be reliable and long-lasting, as they are being tested in harsh conditions before they are being built into the watches. Seiko was also the first watch company ever to create a battery-based watch. That means that Seiko is way ahead when it comes to experience in movement building. Seiko movements are so reliable even that other watch companies use Seiko movements in their own watches. A good example is the Seiko movement with the model number NH35. Bad movement accuracy and the lack of beauty. The disappointing side of Seiko movements is the accuracy. Most Seiko movements usually have an accuracy of plus minus 20 seconds gained or lost per day. That means that the time which you have once set will be 20 seconds less accurate the next day. At first, you might think that this is not really an issue. But believe me, once you have paid a couple of $100s for a new watch, you will care about the accuracy. As a person who wears watches for checking time, you expect that the time on your watch is reliable. Another point with Seiko movements is their lack of beauty. Most Seiko movements are mostly just metal colored, or in other words, boring. Now, you might wonder why this is even important. But once you see what's truly possible in terms of beauty, if we just look at Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet or Vacheron Constantin, you will understand that Seiko could at least try to make their movements more beautiful. And this is it. As you can see, Seiko watches are really great. They are generally affordable and very beautifully designed. For most people, their first watch will be or already was a Seiko watch. Do you have a Seiko watch? Then how do you feel about it? Please let us know in the comments. Also, if you have enjoyed this video, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.